Bonjour, Chantal. How are you?
Bonjour, Kathleen, from my kitchen. It's nice to see you.
Yes, we get two sessions on conservative management. So I think that's a wonderful opportunity for people to present their work. So our second session is called Addressing Continence Care Across Health Settings. And again, we have a wide variety of papers. We see papers from across settings, anywhere from hospital to community and long-term care. There are papers on frail older persons, people living with spinal cord injury and some of the issues they have with intermittent catheterization, as well as stroke. People who are struggling with continence. We know that that's a really big issue with people who have experienced a stroke. So an interesting mix of papers. I want to highlight two of the papers here, and both of these papers are our prize-winning papers in this session. The first one is presented by an author that is well known to our community, and that's Joan Ostoskowicz. And this is really focusing on some of the culmination of her work in residential care. And she's going to be presenting a best practice model of continence care in residential care settings. And this was such a complex study, Chantal. I know you and I looked at it and said, oh my goodness, it was mixed methods. They had qualitative data, they had a survey, and they did a pilot of their model. I'm excited about this. A lot of work went into this project. And I think they've come up with a model that is going to really be able to help us influence not just practitioners in the setting, but also policymakers. You and I are in Canada, and you know how residential care just suffered during the COVID crisis. And it's time for us to really address this, and continence care is an important part of that. The second paper is also from residential care, and it's a paper on exploring resident and staff experience with continence assessment and management in that area. And, this is really, again, an important paper because the people who are living in residential care are frail. They are vulnerable people. And this paper looks at the continence assessment processes that go on and some of the issues in terms of the care planning and getting things like toileting plans in place for people who are living in those settings. So I think those really are going to be influential papers and coming out of our continence world. So take care, Chantal. It's a pleasure working with you.
It is too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.